I set myself a challenge to see how many free products I could get on Amazon in a week, and I managed to get over £1 worth of products. Here is the kind of crazy story of how I managed to do this and how you can do this too. So not long ago, I found out about an Amazon method where you could get free products. The way it works is that you look for products that need reviews, you contact the seller on Amazon and ask them to send you the product for free. In exchange, you leave a good quality detailed review with photos and videos. The reason the seller would want to do this is that a good review will boost their listing higher up on Amazon's page, and in turn make them a lot more money. I shared this method on my TikTok and it did fairly well. Through this method, many of you managed to get in contact with sellers who sent you some really cool free stuff. One person managed to get a gaming chair, and another person managed to get sent loads of products in a really niche category and resell them to make a decent amount of money. But this method isn't perfect. While a certain amount of sellers that you contact will be up for sending you their stuff for free, many of the people that you contact won't. This is because if you look at the Amazon guidelines, they forbid sellers to pay people for a biased 5-star review, as this is technically hacking the system. And while getting sent a product for a non-biased review is okay, loads of sellers just won't want to do this. This means to make this method work, you have to send a lot of messages to different sellers every single day on the Amazon system. But don't forget, you're not allowed to overload the system and send sellers too many messages every day, otherwise Amazon may think you're a bit sus and kick you out. So really, the ideal way for this method to work is to already have a contact with someone who sells on Amazon. If you're in contact with a seller who will send you any of their products for free, well, that will just save you hours of messaging on the Amazon system. But the other day, one of my TikTok business friends, Dan Sunday, hit me up. He was offering me his free Amazon products course. This course basically gave me 2 phone numbers to 2 Amazon sellers who had a list of Amazon products that I could get for free. The way it works is that I would be refunded the amount of money that it cost me to buy the product once my review went live. This means that I would spend my own money to buy something on Amazon, and once my review of that product went live, the seller would refund me directly. But of course, I didn't really know these people who claim to be sellers. I did run the risk of just not getting a refund and them ripping me off. So I was a bit skeptical, until I remembered this. Amazon actually allow you to return anything that you buy within 30 days. This meant that if the seller never paid me, or I felt like the product wasn't good enough to deserve a review, I could simply return the item and get my money back. That way, this method didn't seem too risky to me, because if I don't get the money, I'll just get a refund. So I text these people who could supposedly hook me up with the free Amazon products. After texting them on WhatsApp, I looked up their phone number to see what country they were in, and I saw they were in Pakistan. After a few more texts about how it would work, I was asked to send a picture of my Amazon seller profile before I could get going. Now this is something that's really important to have set up before you do any reviews. This is simply a little profile within Amazon. It's really easy to set up and it shows all of the reviews that you've written. And having one makes you really attractive to sellers, because at the end of the day, the more experienced you are at writing reviews, the more Amazon will trust you. And the higher ranked and trust you are on Amazon, the more likely a seller will want to send you their product for free. It's also worth noting that if you do want to write a review on Amazon, you have to have already bought an item on Amazon before. Otherwise, Amazon won't allow you to write a review. I had a good looking Amazon seller profile, so I was ready to write reviews. I was then sent a spreadsheet of products that they wanted reviewed. At first, I was actually quite surprised because they literally sent me a spreadsheet with over 100 products. And one of the sellers also mentioned to me that he had 500 more products. He basically said that if there's anything I want in particular, he could get it for me. This made me a bit suspicious about whether this guy really sold these products and owned the products, or whether he was working for someone else. And you'll find out later in the video which one this was. The sheet I was given contained loads of products with things like headphones, iPhone cases, beauty products, chargers and more. And I've got to admit, at this point I did have my suspicions, but then I remembered about the Amazon refund policy, so I was like, I'm just gonna go with it. And also guys, if you could like this video, obviously it did take me a while to make and I did put my money on the line for you guys, so if you could like, it will help me boost up the YouTube algorithm and get this video out to more of you guys. So between the 2 people, I bought 5 items which totaled to £150. I could have put more money in to get more products, but since it was the first time, I decided to stick with £150. Now the sellers didn't actually want to send me a link to any of the products that I was going to buy. They actually said that them sending a link can risk the review not working. But instead, to know which products that I should buy, they sent me screenshots of the products. So that was it. I ordered the stuff and now waited for my orders to arrive. Now, it was at this point that one of the guys asked me if I had any friends so I could tell them about this. He claimed to not only be selling his products in England, but also Germany and the US. He also asked me to follow his free Amazon products Instagram, where he promoted his free Amazon products. Now, this was the turning point. It was where I realized that online, getting free Amazon products is actually quite a big niche. I looked into it and there were loads of Facebook groups and Instagram pages of sellers claiming they would give you products for free. Now, obviously there are so many out there, you don't know whether you're going to get scammed. Now, make sure you watch till the end because I'm going to be telling you how you can get in contact with these pages and not get scammed. So, order by order, my packages began to arrive from Amazon. I ordered 2 pairs of wireless earphones, a massive battery bank, a lapel microphone for my TikToks, and 100 face masks. Yes, 100 of them. I used and tested the products for a bit just to see if they were good. I felt like they were all good, so I was ready to write my review. However, when I texted the Amazon guy to say that I was going to do the review, he told me to wait. He said that leaving reviews of products really quickly after you got the item can make Amazon flag your account, which probably wouldn't have been good for me. He told me to wait 5 days after I got the item to leave the review. And to be fair, I did get that, as it could look a bit suspicious suddenly reviewing a product so quickly. He said that the reviews need to be 3 to 4 lines long with high quality photos and videos if you can as a plus. Once I'd waited 5 days, I texted them with the photos and text that I would use for my review. They also mentioned that I shouldn't copy and paste the text that I sent to them into my review. This was because it might flag my account to Amazon and make me look like a bot. So I submitted my reviews and had to wait 72 hours for them to be reviewed by Amazon before they went live. So as you can tell guys, this process of getting the refund does take a bit of time. Once the review went live, I sent the guys the screenshot and I got my money. Except I didn't. Well, what they actually said is that my refund would appear in 2 to 3 days. So again, I had to wait. I was of course still a bit skeptical, but there was no going back now. But after around 2 days, my first payment appeared in my PayPal and it had a Chinese name attached to it. The next day another came, and then another, and then another, and soon enough I had been fully refunded. I had actually done it. I had successfully got £150 worth of Amazon products for free. I've got to admit I was impressed, but the question still remained. Did these guys actually own and sell these products, or were they working for someone else? So I decided to ask one of the guys, and he straight up told me that he was working for someone else. This is actually kind of smart. That way companies can use a third-party seller like him to get people to review their products and pay him a commission. And it would be less risky for the company because they're doing it through somebody else. But either way, I'd managed to get the products. Now for the important bit, how can you guys do the same? First of all, and probably the most important part, is getting experience in reviewing items on Amazon. You need to show their experience with writing Amazon reviews to gain trust with the Amazon system. And one of the most important bits is staying within Amazon's guidelines. If you don't think the product is any good and you wouldn't give it 5 stars, just send it back to Amazon and get a refund. That way there's going to be no disputes between you and the seller. Also, obviously, don't click on any of the links that people send you. You need to leave time before you submit your review, and don't make them rushed or scammy. Because remember, Amazon might see you as a bot and delete your review so you can't get the money. And lastly, make sure you're okay with the fact that this might backfire. If you stick to the rules, it probably won't, but there is a chance that you'll just have to send the product back to Amazon to get a refund. Now obviously my friend Dan did give me the course to get these free items. Now if you do want to get this course for free, go to his Instagram and check out the video that he's made all about it. But of course, you can look up other Amazon sellers on Instagram and find them. Now also guys, this video has been made possible by Plum. I know a lot of you out there struggle to save money. If you have a bank account and you don't have this app on your phone, you're making a mistake. And this app is called Plum. It literally is so simple to set up and allows you to automatically save money, manage your bank account, pretty much manage your money a lot smarter, very easily. You can click the first link down below in the description to sign up. And if you do use the link, you'll be supporting my channel, so I really appreciate that. It helps me make more videos like this for you guys. So many of you have got in touch with me saying how good the app is, so I really appreciate that. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate it if you left a comment below. I will try to reply to every single one of you. Remember, subscribing is free. I'll only be giving you quality content. If you subscribe and you find you don't like my videos, you can just unsubscribe. That's all cool with me. Let me know what videos you want to see next, if you want me to do any more challenges, because I'm very up for them. And I'll see you in the next video.